So I'm exploring the influence and interference of spirits in mental unwellness. We've talked about hearing voices. What about the people who see things, who see shadows at night? A lot of them will speak about it, but initially they will be quiet because of the stigma that surrounds mental health. They will not say that they're seeing things. They will try and pray the things away. Normally, by the time they talk about it, it's now gotten to scary levels where they do not want to sleep anymore. And there are some people who, they may try to talk about it to one or two people and not get any relief, because the person they're talking to will also be scared. And they'll say, I don't know what that is. Like, let's pray. Like, pray your things away. Go to a pastor. And people do go to pastors, and sometimes it doesn't go away, okay? So they become afraid of the dark, and they're afraid to go to sleep. Some of them will dream. People also have such dark dreams, or before they fall asleep, they feel like they're being attacked. So they don't want to go to sleep. They fear the nighttime. Remember that nighttime is also when everybody else goes to bed, so you're kind of alone. And in the night, it's almost like, I guess because the world is asleep, you hear things a lot clearer. You see things a lot clearer, even in the dark. Once your eyes have adjusted to the darkness, now you're able to see shadows moving and you know that it's there. You know that it's there. In fact, for some people, they'll say that the shadow is either coming at them, or it's like there is a communication and you know that it's there for you. If you're in a room with somebody else, you know that it's not for that other person who's sleeping. It's you. It's you. So what they will do is they have to devise mechanisms to stay awake, or to make sure that when they fall asleep, they just crash. Sometimes they do not, it's not like they make a very intentional decision to say, because I'm afraid of the dark, I'm not going to sleep. They just find that subconsciously, as everyone goes to bed, they want to watch a movie. That is the time when they decide that they want to watch a movie. That is the time when they want to watch a movie. And they will watch it, enjoy it, finish it, get another one, and then they find themselves stacking up the movies. When their series are about to run out, like they've watched everything, they get into a bit of an anxious state because they say, oh, I don't have series. So they'll go and say, what do you have that's new? Come back with 6, 7, 8, and they know that they are loaded for the next so many nights or the next so many weeks. Whenever they feel like today, I don't feel like I'm going to sleep well, then they will watch the series. So that by the time they go to bed, they're too exhausted, they're going to just crash. That is a vice, a bad vice, but it's not as bad as the ones who now want to go to places where people are awake. So they'll go to a bar and sit with people there. And they may have 1, 2, 3 drinks. Then they may have more drinks than they should have. So that also when they come back, they just crash. And they don't have to deal with that thing that they have been seeing or the dreams and so on and so forth. But if you ask me, now they have really given these spirits that are lurking around free rein to come and take possession of their bodies. Yes, you heard me right. They have given these spirits free rein to come and take possession. The fact that these people are able to see or hear these things means that they are open. They are spiritually open. They've got a portal that allows things from the other world to come through into their physical existence. So when you're drunk, when you drink or you smoke or you smoke weed or you use drugs, you have now gone, you literally have gone into that world. That's why they say you're high. You're high because you've gone to a higher place. You have exposed yourself in a realm, or you've exposed yourself to a realm at a time when you have no control of your faculties. Do you see how dangerous it is? So now these spirits are looking for host bodies, and they will say, hey guys, we have found one. Come, bring your friends, bring your cousins' friends, your cousins' girlfriends and boyfriends. Let us all get in and sit with this one. So you come back home, you're very happy that you are drunk, you crash. This is when they come in. Then when you wake up in the morning, you feel like, okay, I had a good night's sleep. But at the next opportune moment, they are going to suggest to you that you need to go again and drink. Or they're going to cause you to feel even more anxious than you did before, even more fearful than you did before, even more depressed than you did before, that now the nighttime is even scarier, or the prospect of going to bed is darker, so that now you know that you're not going to sleep that night, and you have an even stronger resolve to go and drink that night, a stronger resolve to go and use a substance, a stronger resolve to stay up all night and not sleep. Remember that when you don't sleep, your soul, I have done a video on this before, your soul does not get out of your body. When your soul does not get out of your body, then there is turmoil because it is frustrated. And also when you don't sleep, you're not able to heal your body. So between the soul not leaving for, the temporary bouts of when it goes and gallivants, and your body that is unhealed from all the experiences of the previous day, if you continuously do that, then your day is more troubled because you didn't get enough rest. When your day is more troubled, then you're now carrying a bigger load of experiences that you're going to try and recalibrate or fix and put into your subconscious in one night. But you already have other entities to deal with, and you already have the backlog of just sleep, rest for your physical body, so that night becomes even more difficult. So this is how people end up having more and more difficulty sleeping with mental unwellness. There is too much going on from a physical and from a spiritual perspective. So we have to understand that people who are seeing voices, who are seeing things, seeing shadows and hearing voices, it's not just because you're mad. It's because you now have access to the other side. You have access to the other world, and the things you can do to support yourself, which I'll put in another video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share, and comment. Let me hear from you what you think so that we can make this normal. Then we can seek the help that we need or do what it is that we're here to do with these gifts that we have.